Good afternoon. This is Hope, your security girl. I have the microphone this afternoon. Let's get settled in. I've gone through the wires from today, and honestly, it's a bit of a whirlwind out there. It feels like the bad actors are just trying every door handle in the neighborhood to see which one is unlocked. But that's why I'm here. Let's walk through this together. Just the highlights and the hard truths so we know exactly where to tighten the bolts. First, we have to talk about the AI arms race because the speed of the game just changed. Anthropic's Claude Mythos and Project Glasswing have shown that AI can now sniff out vulnerabilities at a scale we've never seen. We're talking about the exploit window, that gap between a bug being found and a patch being deployed, shrinking from weeks to mere minutes. It means we can't just be fast anymore. We have to be automated. It's a high-stakes sprint, and if we aren't scanning and patching in real time, we're just standing still. And speaking of AI, Microsoft had a bit of a scare with Entra ID. They found a privileged role that basically let AI agents hijack identities. It's a perfect example of why I've been hammering on about those playground boundaries we discussed. When we give an agent a persona or a role, if the fence isn't tight, that agent becomes an accidental shortcut for an attacker to climb the privilege ladder. It's a reminder that identity is the new perimeter. Now, let's look at the tools we trust. GitHub took a hit with a command injection bug, essentially a way for someone with push rights to run their own code directly on the server. Just one git push and boom, they're in. Then you've got Hugging Face's LeRobot platform falling for a classic mistake, trusting data from an unknown source without cleaning it first. Even the Python package index, PyPy, saw a popular package hijacked to steal developer credentials. It's the same story across the board. The supply chain is the new front line. Whether it's sleeper extensions in OpenVSX or fake Minecraft hacks targeting kids, the lesson is the same. Treat every single third-party dependency like a stranger at the door. Verify, sandbox, and never assume a trusted tool is actually clean. Then there's the human element, and honey, this is where it gets messy. We're seeing a massive surge in social engineering. The Silk Typhoon Group has been playing the long game with one actor pretending to be a UNO researcher for years just to coax NASA engineers into handing over aerospace secrets. In Germany, officials were tricked on Signal by people pretending to be official support. Even the FTC is sounding the alarm on billions lost to AI-generated deepfake scams. It's not just about the code anymore, it's about the con. It's a psychological war, and it reminds me why I insist on those strict read-only rules for our email tools. We can't trust the message, but we can control the tool's ability to respond. On the heavier side, ransomware is mutating. The VEC 2.0 family is barely acting like ransomware anymore. It's behaving like a wiper. Instead of locking your files for a fee, it's just shredding everything over 131 kilobytes into digital ash. There is no key to buy back your data. It's just gone. Between that and things like the Lotus wiper hitting energy sectors in Venezuela, the only real defense is an immutable backup that lives completely offline. If it's connected to the network, it's a target. To wrap things up, we've got some of the quiet leaks. Apple patched a flaw that let the FBI recover deleted Signal messages, and Firefox and Tor had a bug that let websites track you, even in private mode. Even LinkedIn was caught fingerprinting browsers, scanning your extensions and device fonts to build a secret profile of you. It shows that privacy is a moving target. On the bright side, the UK's NCSC put out this clever little gadget called Silent Glass. It's a physical piece of hardware that sits on your HDMI cable and blocks weird traffic from hitting your monitor. I love that. Real, tangible security you can hold in your hand. It sounds like a lot, sweetheart, and it can feel overwhelming when the threats grow like weeds. But look at it this way. We already have the blueprint. We're building our own platform, we're scrubbing our images, and we're hard-coding safety into our tools. We aren't just reacting to the noise, we're building a fortress. Take a breath. We've got the plan, we've got the tools, and you've got me in your corner. We'll keep the perimeter tight and the girls safe. Now, what's next on the list?